All right, we good. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Man, man. Let me do a little bit of adjustments here. I've been riding around, getting it, and hopefully I'm coming in nice and nice and good. Let me see. I don't think I touched anything over here. But let me give it a little oomph right quick. See how I'm coming in on my levels and stuff like that. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hope y'all keeping the A1 strain one out there. Man, I sure appreciate y'all for coming through, man, for all my new subscribers and stuff like that. Hopefully y'all had a good month, week. Hopefully y'all handle everything properly, you know what I'm saying? If anything tragic happened to you, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all handle that in your best way, in your best light, in your best form and stuff like that. And hold on, let me get this monkey out the screen. But hopefully all is well for y'all. And I have to put this disclaimer out there first. No shape or form is this company sponsoring me, but I have just become an ambassador of this company. So if you guys need any CBD, any Delta 8, gummies, drinkables, smokables, check this company out, man. I had to rejar it because it didn't come in a jar. Good Delta 8 flour, all legal, all legal, all legal. Check them out. The website is in the description. JK Distribution. Use promo code A1 Strain 1. That's A1 STRAN 1. A1 Strain 1. What's that? You get a 20% discount on your boy. You know what I'm saying? Salute. JK Distro. The link is in the description. Highlight that. And for all you people out there that's doing your own thing, currency chasing, hats off to you. Hats off to you. And I welcome you back. I've been under the weather for a little while, so I still may sound like I think I'm getting re-sick. I don't know. But I wasn't feeling too good the other day. The day before yesterday. Yesterday was all right. But you'll hear me sniffling and stuff like that. That's not because I'm snooting that pooter. No, I do not do that at all. Strictly green, baby. Strictly green. From JK Distro. Distribution. Yes. All right. And here's the card. I don't know if you guys can see that. Check them out, man. They pretty good. They nice. Check them out. And now that I'm seeing on my other end over here, I'm actually freaking frozen. Oh my goodness, man. Oh man, this fucking internet. I swear. It says I got an excellent collection. Anyway, let me go ahead and get this monkey out the screen right quick. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a good 4th of July, all that good stuff. Me personally, I don't partake in the 4thing of the Julys. So where is that? Okay. Let me see. Hold on for a second. Just trying to get this. There it is. And it's sickening how my internet sucks like this, man. What it do, Joe? Salute to you, my bro. What's going on with you, my man? I can see the chat now, so I had the monkey up there at first. Now I can see the chat. But hopefully y'all enjoying it to the fullest. We just gonna roll into the it's hump day roll up, man. We gotta roll into the topic, you know. And the topic is Juneteenth versus Pride Month. Now I wish I had some sound effects or something like that to, hand clap or shit like that. But hey, work with me, man. I'm growing. It's growing daily. So hey. Plus I've been under the weather and stuff like that. Gotta get my electrolytes in me. So this is my interpretation of okay, let me say this. I have to say this. These are the views and opinions of my own thoughts, my own thought process of how I see things and how I was raised and how I was brought up. These are my views and opinions. Now, if it's offensive, oh well, take it how you want to take it. I'm not finna call somebody. I have no discrimination against the pride people or the alphabet people, whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? The he she's, the she he's, and stuff like that. I don't have no particular vendetta against them. But this is my only gripe. Do not force me to call a man with a sex change a she. No, that's not how I was raised. I'm gonna tie to you what you were born with. Like Maybelline. Maybe you're born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Motherfucker, that's Maybelline. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, because I recently did a video on who is that? Caitlin? What's it? Bruce, on Bruce. Mr. Bruce. I don't know what he go by now. But the entire video, I was calling him. You know what I'm saying? And for some odd reason, that video was lost. I don't know where it is, but it's lost. So I tried to find it, couldn't find it. I thought I saved it. I did save it, but for some odd reason, it just vanished. And I guess because I kept calling him. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. You're not a she in my book, sir, Mr. Bruce. Okay, that's that. All right. My interpretation of growing up, I never knew too much about Juneteenth. I didn't even know anything too much about pride. I knew about homosexuals and stuff like that, and women dressing up as men and men dressing up as women. But it wasn't as severe, as it is today. Like implementing it in schools and trying to get awareness to the youth and stuff like that, and trying to basically school the older people on how to approach that situation. In my opinion, do what y'all gonna do, but kids got to develop on their. I mean, they have. I'm not gonna say they have to develop on their own. They will have to develop in a certain manner to where it doesn't culture shock them, it doesn't traumatize them as while growing and nurturing and stuff like that and learning, because children are sponges, innocent. I mean, they are the best when it comes to gaining information, retaining information, and just seeing them how they work through the processes of the information and the knowledge that they've gained. To destroy that or to hinder that or to add to that, that's something about something that's, in my opinion, isn't relevant until you become an adult or a teenager. About to graduate. You learn that in your first year of college and stuff like that. You've been seeing it all these years and stuff like that, but it hasn't been implemented in your school system. I think that's healthier. But to implement it to to first graders, second graders, third graders, that's a little bit too much. That's over the top. That's excessive in my book. Now that's that on the pride aspect. Now with Juneteenth, a lot of people in a lot of schools as youth, they weren't taught that. If they were taught that, they were taught the basic forms of Juneteenth. Meaning like documents were signed, slaves were freed, and all this good stuff. basically that never did get in too much detail. So that's why I want to break down the meaning of Juneteenth first, then roll into the pride. Now I did do something on the Pipe and Ollie, Mike and Ollie. I don't know. It was a previous video that I did. Is Mop and Ollie or something like that. And I got confused because I thought it said Pop and Molly, Pop and Ollie, yeah. And they did the little cartoony thing for the kids about how pride became pride and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh man, get well, anyway, all right. So, but that's I don't look. I have uh people that I know that swing both ways, you know, and I've known people that swing both ways, strong, strong with it. But some of them choose to hide it because they have powerful positions in certain communities and certain, job aspects. They have certain credentials that people will look at them like their peers will look at them like, oh dang, that's what you do, and it forms into acceptance. I accept that form of sexuality. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's not presented towards me in a sexual manner. I get somebody that's confused and don't know who to talk to, don't know who's who. Every in their eyes, everyone is bisexual or homosexual and stuff like that because they're just not learning the kinks. They're just not figuring out. They have to hone their skills, and that's what I said. Pushing it on children at a young age is, to me, is against it's against it's against morals, in my opinion. I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't advise anyone to do that. But if you feel comfortable of doing that, if you feel that that's the safest way, keep it internally. Keep it in the home, and not on a grand stage, because with that, they would have to also teach them pedophilia prep. As far as how to spot a predator. It's pretty much you're shocking the children at a young age, and you're kind of confusing them as far as sexuality and stuff like that, and you're giving them flashbacks. Say if they had trauma as a child, you know what I'm saying, prior to learning what these schools are trying to implement as far as the LGBT, the alphabet community and stuff like that. Certain traumas will say, okay, well, this certain so and so person touched me. Is it okay for that to happen, or is it that I am a LGBT person? And in my like I said, in my opinion, it's too young for children, man. It's a certain age to do things and stuff like that. But right like that, now I can't get with that, man. Okay, let's look up. I already had this looked up, but like I said, I actually shut everything down and ended up getting under the weather. So, okay, let's see. Let's see what's a good one. All right, we can go to here. All right, and what do we got? My favorite point. My favorite part of the show. Cut screen. Holy shit, it's not working no more. Oh, my bad. Cut screen. All right, there we go. So it says, I'll read it in US, please don't scroll past it. If you don't give you independence. Uh-oh. I'm telling you, they're trying to shut this down. All right, it's a way for me to zoom in right here. Let me see. Uh-oh. Where is my Zoom? What is my Zoom? My Zoom. What is the Zoom? Shit. Oh well. It won't Zoom anymore for some odd reason. All right, let's go. Let's break this down. All right. Everybody know what JuneTeenth is, or think they know what JuneTeenth is and what it's really about. So, it's also known as Jubilee Day. I remember that Jubilee Day, Emancipation Day, Freedom Day, Black Independence Day, and it started in 1865. Okay, all right, 1865. Save that date. Now, when you look up Pride started in 1975, I think, in the 70s. So, this is my question. Why is the gap so far apart? Damn near a century apart. Is that a century? Yeah, 100 years is a century, yeah. Century and a decade. Century. I don't know. But anyway, that's my question. Why is it so far apart, and why has Juneteenth been trickled down to the most wateriest form to where a lot of people really don't know? I remember I used to celebrate Juneteenth here. You know what I'm saying? When we have car shows, but it wasn't a black thing. It was mostly black people there, but it wasn't a black historical event. It was mostly like, you come out, have a good time, barbecue, show your cough, you know what I'm saying? Show your shoes. It was Negro shit. It was nigga shit. It was idiotic shit. You know what I'm saying? And within that same month, as of per this year, is documented in the same month with Pride Month. No discrimination against Pride. No discrimination against those people. But come on, man. And then turn around, the 4th of July is next. Is that a spit in the face, or is that not a spit in the face? And this is my opinion. These are my own views and opinions. I'm just looking up some stuff to see if I can get a great grasp of the fact that, hey, something just ain't right. And I don't think we can ever make it right. We just have to, as a race, we just have to know what we know, instill it on our youth, for our ancestry. For our lineage and stuff like that, and move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Shake and dodge and shake, so to say. Get up out the way. And if anyone tests it, back it up with knowledge and fact and opinion. Back it up with knowledge, fact, and logic. Mainly fact. And research and due diligence. Due diligence is do the research. And have a passion behind your history and your family history and where it comes from. And I know a lot of people out there like, man, I don't really know this. I don't know this. You can start right now. You patient zero. You can start right now. What's stopping you? I got in the genealogy test. Spend some money on your DNA. Find out who you are. Stop allowing people to lie to you and tell you something that only makes it sound good coming out of their mouths, and sounds even better going across your ears and reverberating in your membrane, in your main muscle. Know the truth within yourself and move accordingly. That's how you actually pick your spirituality, because spirituality picks you. You don't pick it. You don't choose it. You have to go with your ancestral line, your lineage. You can't go against your ancestors. Say your ancestors were devout Buddhists. Somewhere down your ancestral line, it was diluted to where now everyone in your family has well, I don't know what they do. Rejoice. Uh, I don't know what they do in religion. So they rep different religions. Now it has you confused, like, okay, I don't like that religion, but I like this religion. Find out who you are first and where it started from. Then do your research. Then choose something that's good for you, that works in your daily life, and that you can implement to your family and let them know how it's working for you and give them the choice, if they want to jump on board or, say, hell no, I don't want to mess with that. Hell to the no, baby, hell to the no. But yeah. But anyway, I mean, it has to happen, man. I mean, because I'm not gonna read all this because hey, it is Wikipedia, and Wikipedia does have their flaws at certain times. And let's check this military order out. What is that? Oh, get clear. Okay, here we go. I know I have a zoom on here, man. There it is. Ha ha. Oh, I gotta click and zoom. Oh, there it is. There we go. All right. Okay, it's coming from the military orders, headquarters, U.S. forces. Was that Columbus, Texas, June 25th, 1865. Was that in persons? In presence of, I think it meant to say persons. Headquarters, oh man. All arms, horses, wagons, cotton mills, cotton munitions. What the? Yeah, munitions of war and public property of every description belonging to so-called government Confederate states. The states of Texas will be at once turned into the post quartermaster at this place under penalty of the arrest of all parties failing to comply with this order. Okay, headquarters, District, Texas. Okay, this is just them to hand over their guns and their horses and stuff. So let's see this. Okay, that's what okay, I think this is just for the soldiers that were freed, I guess, to hand over their stuff. If not, they were going to be arrested. Sorry about that. Let's see. Emancipation Proclamation of the red states. In red. Slave holding areas not covered are in blue. Slave covered states not covered in blue. Dang. Isn't it? Look at those brothers right there, man. And in the 1900s, still had them doing things that they didn't want to do. I want to know if these pictures were staged, because these people really don't look too happy. At Roanoke. Oh no, it's Richmond. So it was actually a global thing, It just now it's been downplayed. First annual Juneteenth celebration. And this is in 1980, June 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd. I think that's why they really don't know the actual date, because that's why they gave those 3 dates. I mean those 4 dates, because some dates were may have been misconstrued. Oh, look at Slow Joe. Oh my goodness, get this idiot off my damn screen. Fucking idiot. All right. But yeah, I think some of those dates, like I said, I'm not finna go through all this right here. I am just scraping the surface because this had to be done so I can go ahead and clear it out. so I can go ahead and get to more topics. And if there is a topic you guys want me to talk about, please feel free to hit that email below in the description box or leave a comment. Leave your attitude down below, whether it's positive, good, or nice. It doesn't matter. Positive, negative, it doesn't matter. I will answer it to the best of my capability. I do have a strong willpower to hold my mule, like they say. Let's see here. All right, let's go to this. I'm glad I'm going ahead and getting this out the way because I really don't like talking about this. I mean, people gonna be people, man. I mean, I love all people. Keep it positive, keep it pushing, man. Keep it A1, strain one. But when it's getting out of hand because they know they can get out of hand and still won't be penalized or charged for it, they can say the most disruptive things, man. Yes, and I am classifying them as they, not all. They. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna say all those alphabets. I can't even speak right now. But I don't have no, it's just, I think I need to recant when I said I don't have a personal vendetta against them. I don't. But it's just, so the things that's actually going on in politics that they have a shape over, you know what I'm saying? And they feel that they can talk to anybody any kind of way, a heterosexual any kind of way. It's like, well, take Lori Lightfoot. She says, when someone asks her, last time you did a press conference, you said that crime was going down in the state of Chicago. How do you feel about that now with these shootings and murders that's happening over the weekend and in the course of this month? Do you still feel that crime is going down? She did not answer that question. She rebutted at the end and said, it's because that I'm a homosexual black woman. I wanted to reach through the nearest radio, TV screen, computer screen, headphone, speaker, and give her one good smacking on her tartars. Like, man, come on. These people are suffering in the neighborhoods due to violence that she's actually looking over, saying, oh well, it's not my fault. It's the attorney general's fault or the prosecutor's fault for taking these violent offenders and letting them back out on the street. Don't let them back out on the street on house arrest, on home monitors. They are awaiting murder trials and you still letting them out and you placing the blame somewhere else. Why? Because I'm a lesbian black woman. Don't nobody give a shit about that. Me personally, I don't give a shit about your sexual orientation or your gender, sir. Fuck. Got me amped up right now. But like I said, certain people in this organization feel the need to where they have no remorse. They can do what they want. They can say what they want and implement it on their certain children, implement that mindset in certain children now at an early age to where they will be more destructive in the future, in the future events to come. And this is just it's unsaid. It's unsaid. So the historical background of Pride, okay, it started in the 1950s to the 1960s. And I think, they got 1965. Yeah, I was right. The last one happened in 1865. Yeah, 1865. Juneteenth, 1865. And this one, 1965. Yeah, and 1968. And I'm just reading through the dates and stuff like that, and how they became Liberation Day and stuff like that. And because I remember the 80s and the 90s, man. I was look like 89, 90, 88, 89, 90. I started to see a shift. Like women weren't wearing certain things anymore. Like, and women had that like low haircuts, and certain women had low haircuts with jeans on, and you know, like dressing like men, dressing like boys and stuff. I'm like, 'cause I actually went to school. Like, I went to school with a lot that was going on around me that I didn't know, and I choose not to know. But growing up, now I see what was going on, but I didn't know that it was going to be placed in the same month. As a black man, I'm looking at it like it's being placed in the same month to where we need this month to ourselves. Y'all can have Black History Month, let June be our Black History Month, because that is where history began as far as freedom, independence, but still, you still want to keep certain cultures and certain history, certain people, certain uh, race of people in bondage and sharing something. You can't share a championship. You can share knowledge, you can share logic, you can share criticism. Yeah, you can share AIDS. I'm just saying. But you cannot share a championship. There are no co-owned championships that I know. In my Rolodex, I can't remember. In my lexicon, I can't remember. Rolodex, I like Rolodex better. But yeah, I have nothing else on that. But I think this really needs to be, uh, especially around this month. I mean, well, it was I was supposed to do this last month. Like I said, I was getting sick and stuff like that. So hey, it is what it is. Now we have to implement this in our kids and our children and stuff like that. Nieces, nephews, uh, godsons, goddaughters, and stuff like that. Sometimes even our parents like, hey, let's cut back on certain things. Since Slow Joe has signed in the bill for June to be Juneteenth month, we sharing it with Pride Month. And the thing is, Pride gets all the recognition. They have the parades going on all the time and stuff like that. And what we have just one day instead of that entire month. Well, we got Black History Month. Fuck Black History Month. Create June to be our Black History Month. Knock Pride back to February. Shit, let them celebrate that shit in February. You know what I'm saying? Now that it's signed into law, we were here before. Juneteenth was here before Pride. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of gay dudes that I know that's black don't even fuck with Pride, because they say it's too many flamboyant booty boys, whatever the fuck they say. Excuse me for cursing, man. I'm getting rattled. It's just I don't like how they feel that they can do anything and be anyone. Like, they can talk to you all disruptive, and they can actually, the law is pretty much on their side. You know what I'm saying? Well, we haven't been accepted and this and that, but you throwing parades every year, once a month, every year, for the entire month, for the month in its entirety. But we only get one day. Well, you get Black History Month. That's not the same. Black History Month is just running down different facts and different historical events that happen. We're not partying or, you know, uh, partying like it's 1999 in that thing. We just trying to gather facts, do history reports. You have the most in certain schools you have the most book reports and history reports within that month, the most learning within that month between blacks than you do in June. You know what I'm saying? When it's supposed to actually be. Now, I'm corning June because of JuneTeenth, because I grew up knowing what JuneTeenth was, but didn't know what it actually was about. And then when I went to the car shows and stuff like that, I'm like, well, if this is the day that the slaves got emancipated, why are we out here doing nigga shit? And I always thought about that. I'm like, well, I guess this just a neighborhood thing they do. They celebrate on JuneTeenth and stuff like that. It's not a global thing, It's not a state to state, worldwide. It's just us in our neighborhood that's doing this. That's it. We just acting niggerish right now, man. Shit, post something in my cup, man. Let me lean back. You know what I'm talking about? But so now that Slow Joe has shed light on this information, we need to go ahead and take part in that and venture off further than what we have become. And now I have to go to the veterinarian. He has called me to come pick up some medicines. So I leave you with this. You guys do further research if you want to. But I'm glad I got this out the way because, I wanted to talk about Bruce and what's going on with that that stance with him running for governor and stuff like that, and that Lightfoot man, getting all them not doing nothing in her city and not even from Chicago. That's crazy. And then you have an alderman set a great standard, pull in the National Guard, have them police downtown, remove those police from downtown and put them in those neighborhoods, have them constantly on the clock, doing ride-bys every 2 hours, every 2 minutes, kick those, whatever you need to do. This little Beetlejuice looking mug said, no, I don't see why the media is talking to him. He's what she said, he doesn't have media exposure. I don't see why the news is talking to him. He don't have media exposure or something like that. I was like, that doesn't even matter. So that lets me know right there, you do not give a fuck about the city of Chicago. You Beetlejuice looking mug, you. So hopefully, and I don't even want to get on her and Biden trying to take guns away and shit like that, because that's like the most stupidest resolve to all that shit. No. Prosecute, police, and see how it turn out. Around here, we got it saying, fuck how it turn out. Do what you got to do. Fuck how it turn out. Lori, please help those people, man, or else you're going to have full anarchy on the city of Chicago caused by those hurt people. You know what I'm saying? That's just my little tidbit. That's my opinion. It's just my opinion. My views and my opinion. So I got to go make this run right quick. And I bid y'all. And I see y'all on the next one. Thanks for coming through rocking with your boy. And hey, like I said, keep it A1 strain 1. For all your CBD, Delta 8. I had to rebox it. This is another company. I'm not being endorsed by this company. But hey, check them out. They are really, really good. That is, I don't know if I can get it. That is Delta 8. That is the Delta 8 by JK Distribution Company. Young man out of California, his team, they doing it. Gummies, syrups, topicals, and the flour for the good price. And you use that promotion code, you get a 20% discount. A1 strain 1. A1 STRAN 1. I'm out. A1 strain 1 host. Yes, sir. Oh, shit. It didn't work this time. I'm getting back into it.